Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for Breaking Bad, episode 7. Last time was sunset. We had Walt getting back to work. We had the twins intimidating Gus.
We had the RV.
Yep, we had the whole RV situation.
Yep. And we had Hank being told that Marie was in hospital.
Yep. Yeah, horrible.
How many seasons is there? Is there 5?
5, yes.
It's crazy. Like, I've just spotted that we're on season 3 and we were talking about this to someone the other day. About the fact that the guy with Saul, we still don't know his name.
Okay, yeah.
It's because the Better Call Saul thumbnail at the moment is a picture of him.
Yeah.
And we were saying that we've still not been told his name, and you're like, I'm not giving it up. And even the person we were talking to was shocked that we don't know their name yet.
Don't know
so
their
the closest we know is Pop Pop. So I hope I see Pop Pop in this episode.
You hope you see. Okay, cool. Well, the twins got the permission to go after the DEA agent Hank Schrader.
Yep.
May his death appease your souls or whatever. So will we see that? Yeah.
Maybe.
This is season 3, episode 7. 1 minute. What's happening? Don't know. What if I sat here for a minute? Just 1 minute. This aired on the 2nd of May 2010, directed by Michelle MacLaren and written by Thomas Schnauz. Not seen him before, but Michelle directed IFT.
Oh.
Yeah, so there we go.
That one.
Let's see what we get into. Hank was so close. He looked very angry. There we go. Will we see more
Jesse's
cooking?
going to be on his radar.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Full reaction is in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's go.
I think I'm tripping.
This is creepy.
Oh.
Bullies.
Is that the twins? Younger?
I imagine so, yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, I
There he
thought that
is.
was a wheelchair.
It does look like it. It does look like it, yeah. Oh, look at that cell phone. Oh.
Back to the medieval wheelchairs.
Medieval
wooden
cell
ones.
phone.
No me gusta el hombre. Gran cocinero es más parecido el hombre gallina.
No. Oh my god.
Nunca confíes en un sudaca.
Quebró mi juguete, me quebró mi juguete.
Solo se estaba divirtiendo.
No, lo odio, lo deseo muerto.
Damn. He's loving it.
Tío, ¿quieres? ¿Es esto lo que quieres? Muere tu hermano, ¿cierto? Vas a tener que esforzarte más que eso.
Jesus.
Salvarlo.
Jesus.
Oh, I can see why those boys are the way they are. You know?
La familia es todo.
What an intimidating shot.
I'll be like, you fucker, you did that to me.
Music's so creepy. Oh, happy memories.
Oh, yes. Ooh, the picture has been changed.
What intro. My god. That's a way to raise your kids.
Yep.
Well, it's not even his kids. He's their uncle, right?
Yep. Wouldn't do that to my
nephews. What's he gonna do now? Got no
Who
RV.
knows?
Huh?
Who knows?
Do you think he could fit a lab in that car?
Maybe.
You got nothing on me, yo. All right, you can call my lawyer, Saul Goodman. My lawyer, all right?
I would shut that fucking door, mate.
I told you, you can call my. Christ! You have my cell phone number. You have my wife's name. How'd you do it? Who you want to with?
Hank has just ruined every little bit of information that he potentially had on Jesse.
Oh well. Poor frickin' Jesse. It wasn't even his idea.
He didn't even know, probably, does he? Why do I feel like he's just going to close the door?
No.
No.
So he said he was going to be hot on his tail.
Yeah, I don't think he thought that.
Came in super hot.
They want to get a statement. Maybe you want to talk to a lawyer.
Better call Saul.
No. Oh no, that's going to be for Jesse.
It's a good cut though.
Yo, Adrian. Rocky called. He wants his face back.
I am. Jeez.
Come on, I gotta cheer you up. You see that? That's your get out of jail free card. You understand? Get out of jail free card. This beating, best thing for you.
He's been beaten a lot in this program, hasn't
Good, right? Right. You're now officially the cute one of the group. Paul, meet Paul.
Bloody Saul.
This should not have happened.
But it did. Thanks to you.
he?
Plan did work. We would have locked up right now if we didn't lure him away.
I'll tell you what happens now. Your scumbag brother-in-law is finished. Done. You said he earns is mine. He goes where he turns. I'm gonna be there grabbing my share. He'll see me when he wakes up in the morning and when he crawls to sleep in whatever rat hole's left for him. I want
He's a bit angry, I think.
his crusty
Could you blame him?
forever. Until the day he sticks a gun up his mouth and pulls the trigger just to get me out of his head.
Jeez.
That's
Alright,
He
Jesse.
is angry.
my advice. That's probably not a good strategy.
Leave it behind, all of it.
Nothing changes. I get myself a new RV and go start cooking again. I have a get out of jail free card. Hey, I may have overstated. The cops catch me. I give them what they want the most.
Heisenberg.
You.
Can they
God
actually pin
damn.
any of it on wall?
I think
Give
it'll
up the great
maybe the dominoes.
Heisenberg.
Yes, he is
Give me
seething.
free pass, bitch.
But Jeremy, I feel like Walt's been
Damn.
pretty good to not.
Okay, if he didn't give up my name while Hank was beating him senseless,
I don't think you got a
he's never going
chance.
to talk.
There's no honor among thieves, except for us. There may come a time to talk options.
Are we calling Reese?
Maybe.
You drove to the home of Jesse Pinkman?
I think we're done here.
Mr. Pinkman is pressing charges.
His blood is clean. He's not using.
Yeah.
It is even refusing his doctor-ordered pain meds.
Hmm.
You can tell.
Oh, Hank's not looking. It's not looking good for Hank.
A photo of Agent Schrader's hand.
Damn. Man, they've really
Yeah.
done dirty on Hank. I mean, did Jesse deserve what he got? Right, don't have to stare. Jeez.
I've come to take you home. Somewhat weirdly timed, in my opinion. You got to pull it together. The lift is going to get to its destination soon. Perfect.
Well, he finally showed vulnerability to her, I
Yeah.
guess.
Talking to anybody about this, okay? Marie.
Oh, for God's
Skylar,
sake.
of course.
He loves these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches,
does.
doesn't he? Don't like crust, though.
No.
Do you have a minute?
1 minute.
Just one.
Yeah. It's nicer than our house.
So that movie, like, it looks like a show apartment, personally. It is the show apartment.
I guess crime does pay. You heard about Hank? Him trying to find an RV? Any danger? That could lead back to you.
Oh no, I wasn't in the RV.
You know what's gonna happen to him if this Pinkman presses charges?
Left a
Hank
normal
could
job?
lose everything. I thought maybe there's a way you could help him.
I mean, he's not exactly on talking terms.
Hank is your family.
After all, you did it for family. Oh, fuck.
I said not currently. I'm late. I have to go.
He's such a
Yeah, he's
dick.
divorced now, isn't he? Like,
Oh my god. He's just going to let Hank rot. And it's all his fault as well.
Hank has been a bit of a dick to him at times.
Not really.
You know, the time where he let Walt Jr. have a beer and...
That was all.
Let's get our trays ready.
Done.
Our solvent filtered?
Done.
He's too good for him.
He is.
No, this might be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Look how the last one turned out.
Ooh, that's a really nice shot.
Sky.
Yeah.
It almost looks fake, like a Windows.
Windows,
Yeah.
screensaver. Or...
Windows XP,
Desktop.
was it? Or no? Yeah, XP. What are we freighting?
You done? Anyhow, I've got one of these fetish things about to get peed on, you know? So I was hoping
Familiar
see
to
that, but
you.
she's real strict about wanting to get to sleep before
Who is
10.
he?
He's a McPoyle.
And such. Surprising thing is, women who like to get peed on always tend to be from the warmer climates. You think the ones
I was not listening to half that conversation then.
to shock the system. I'm running a special on these little honeys. Hollow point bullets. Check it out. You like that? So sweet you want to lick it. Nickel plate casing, love band upon impact. Shred your mama's head like a cabbage. Keep it on the house.
Vest.
Stop a bullet like a soft wang against a Quaker girl. Just ain't getting through. And lightweight.
It work.
I don't leave home without it. What the hell? Broke my freaking rib, you maniac son of a bitch!
Looks like it works.
What's it? What a way to test it.
Yeah, I mean...
He kind of asked for it though.
Yeah.
I did kind of see it happening. I was
Oh, yeah. I like how he was talking about weird peeing fetishes, and it's a
Yeah.
McPoyle.
Yeah.
Is it Liam or Ryan? I think it's... I can't remember which. Ryan, I think.
No.
Oh, 575C.
I said 85.
I wrote it.
Well, you wrote it wrong. That's not what I said.
Oh, that
85.
friendship is about to die.
This is chemistry. Degrees matter.
He is being such an a-hole.
Batch is ruined.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Yeah. Why does he take his frustrations out on everyone else?
Because
He does this all the time.
Yeah.
He's done it since the beginning. Yeah. He's looking quite fancy.
of course Maria's wearing purple.
I just want to give Hank a big old cuddle.
Oh, it's alright, he'll be dead soon.
Hey! What?
The twins are after him.
Oh, God.
I attacked you with a pipe.
There was no pipe there.
Muscle memory kicked in.
Muscle memory.
Yes. Your body acted faster than your brain.
I'm not gonna go in there and lie.
I feel like he's just got to show his empathy.
Oh, baby, it wasn't the right thing. I'm supposed to be better than that. I've been unraveling. I don't sleep at night anymore. Freeze up.
It's all because of the cartel.
Ever since that Salamanca thing, it changed me.
I feel like he needs to say all this wherever he's going, not...
Meh.
Paso. It's just gotten worse.
All piled on top of each other.
What I did to Pinkman, I think the universe is trying to tell me something. I'm just not the man I thought I was. I think I'm done as a cop.
Damn. It's crazy. We've had this big front the whole time.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
This whole Gale situation just not working out.
I really don't know who the bad people are in this fucking show.
Best option is Jesse Pinkman. Hello?
You gotta be shitting me.
I was told the lab is mine. Thank you.
Poor gal. He's done nothing either.
There's been a job opening.
Oh, not interested. I got my own thing going on.
Have you?
A nice try.
Be partners again. $1.5 million.
Money talks.
No.
You're turning down $1.5 million.
I am not turning down the money. I am turning down you. You get it?
So weird that half his face isn't moving.
Nothing to do with you. Ever since I met you, everything I have ever cared about is gone.
Shit.
Ruined, turned to shit, dead. Ever since I hooked up with the great Heisenberg. I have nothing. No one. All right, it's all gone. What do you even care as long as you get what you want? Right? You don't give a shit about me. You said I was no good. Why would you want me? Huh? It's screw you, man.
Your meth is good, Jesse. As good as mine.
Jesse finally telling him what he deserved.
It's taken a while.
Bloody water. Still, in the end, I feel like he's played it with those words as well. Little slime ball, innit?
Which one?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
But Jesse saw right through him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50-50.
I was imagining it being, is it really as good as yours?
Partners.
What do you think of that?
Who is there? Oh.
Imagine without painkillers, jeez.
And this is the statement you want to give.
Yes, sir.
You'll have to do this.
I do.
Thanks, too good. I mean, apart from being a man.
As of this moment, you're suspended without pay.
Without
Ask you to
pay?
hand over your badge and your gun.
To think he could have been in El Paso.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't think he would have had like a breakdown or something, would he?
I want you to get your hopes up, but the word in the pipeline is Pinkman isn't pressing charges.
Why not?
Who the hell knows? Maybe you have a guardian angel.
Or a demon.
I feel like the only way Walt can keep this drug thing up is if Hank leaves the police force.
You reckon?
Because otherwise Hank will find
Yeah.
them.
Mhm.
Hank is so
Looked a
like...
bit hopeful there.
Oh, fine. I'll tell you all about it when I get home, okay?
He's not going to get home, is he?
It's just.
Huh?
I don't know, baby. I just think.
Why?
I think we may be okay.
The twins. The twins are gonna get him. And he doesn't have his gun.
They've taken his gun.
It's gonna be a dramatic death scene of him with purple flowers for his wife.
She loves purple.
God, it's now gonna be like your husband's been involved in an accident rather than the opposite way round.
I need you to listen very carefully. Men are coming to kill you. They're approaching your car. You have
Oh my god.
Hey, I don't get the gag, jag-off. Who is this?
Please lock the car. That's a woman.
There's another woman. How freaked out would you freaking
Yeah.
be? Oh
You're
my-
already having panic attacks!
Mm.
There's a man. Just get out the fucking car park already. Drive before they box you in.
Oh, the sound is so good.
Like, he's gonna get boxed in. Fucking move your car. Move. Move. Move.
He's working out. He's assessing what's going on. He doesn't know what to believe, does he?
There's another one.
Jesus.
Termínalo.
We should let someone. Would you let someone get away in your car? If you'd seen all that happen and then someone was running towards you, would you let them in your car to drive them away?
No. No.
Got a bulletproof vest on. Hank.
No, muy fácil.
What the sound is that?
He's gonna get it in
His
time.
hand.
He's gonna get it in time.
Oh my god. This.
Why is it called 1 minute?
There are two men coming to your car in 1 minute.
Oh, yes. That makes sense.
What do you think of that episode? Not much happened. Bit boring, actually. I think we're in the discussion there.
Hank actually survived.
As far as we know, yeah. You thought he was gone for
Yeah, I thought he was
the whole time. Even earlier on, you thought like, oh well, he won't be. He's going to be dead.
But I thought, how can someone go up against those twins? They've killed so many people.
Hank, motherfucking Schrader, gets the job done.
I love how he found Gomez. Like, this is a
This
bad
is
prank.
a very bad prank. Yeah. What a scene, though, right? Do you see why I was excited for this?
Thing is, there is a part of me that now fears for Hank. There
Fears?
is,
Why?
yeah. Okay, so that one is definitely dead. The other one...
yeah. Well, yeah, that one got his brains blown out. The other one...
he said finish him.
Yeah, well,
And
he got
looked him-
crushed between
yeah, he
two
looked
cars.
crushed.
And even the guy, like the other one, looked down at him like, oh my god.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? We know that
Yeah.
one's... But if the other one's alive, Hank is, like, he's going to seek revenge for his brother. Like, they were already seeking revenge for their cousin.
Yeah.
Like, how... And they were willing to murder someone for that
Yeah.
revenge. Like, if you kill one of them...
Yeah.
I think you up the ante on that front.
Don't know. There you go. But, yeah. Overall, what did you think of it?
I was a bit like, this is a really slow episode. This is a really slow episode. But it was very... Which we get from Breaking Bad, but it doesn't mean it's
That's
bad.
why I think this scene is even better than...
Like, it builds up...
Because like, you could have had a whole episode of them going after him or something.
Yeah.
Or, like, hunting him or
it
whatever.
always does it, like a really slow momentum that you're just like...
That's what I was
happily
thinking.
watching, and then it just bam.
When that
hits.
last scene was happening, it's just so intense and it's so like... It's like I said to you, I've said to you many times, like the low points they're not low, but the quieter points are there, so the high points are even higher.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the quote that Vince Gilligan said, and I think it is to do with this episode as well. It's
Yeah.
like that's what makes these bits
Yeah, I feel like...
even better.
When I think of, like, the other parents I'm watching, I feel like they're, like, normal episodes are, like, middle part, like... They're all just like when
get,
normal
like, the
things
action,
happen.
the other
but I
bit,
do
yeah.
feel like Breaking Bad sometimes a bit lower. That I'm not disengaged. I'm still engaged in it.
Yeah.
But I don't. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is really slow. Whereas
Yeah.
I don't feel like that with other ones.
I get
but
it, yeah.
then you get the moments like the fact this episode, the first fucking scene we saw, the
Yeah.
the uncle bloody nearly murder his nephew. Like
so
what? So it comes in with like a
Yeah.
hard scene like that, and then it dulls a bit. Then we had the next high scene,
Yeah.
and then it dulled for the rest of the episode to then hit us with this one.
Yeah. But it makes you care even more about Hank throughout it because of
Yeah.
everything he's gone through.
He's kind of opened up.
Yeah.
He's finally broke down. He's like, I don't think the police is where I'm meant to be now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna admit that it was my fault. And then
Yeah.
I wonder who that was that phoned him.
Yeah, who gave him the tip off? Who could it be? Who do you reckon it could be?
Pop.
Yeah, could be. Who else? Anyone else? I guess who else would know?
Chicken
I guess
boy.
only the chicken man could know.
Yeah.
Gus. So yeah. Have we got his surname before Gus? Fring? Gustavo
no, I don't
Fring?
think
I think we might have.
Maybe.
Maybe when he was going around the DEA.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Anyway, should we start at the beginning?
Yes.
So
We had young twins.
the twins were playing with the Daction Man or whatever,
Yeah.
messing around.
And then one pulled the head off, and then
Yeah.
he's like, my door.
But before that, you cut to Salamanca.
Yeah, which that wooden chair looks very.
It
much
did look like a wheelchair. I thought it was at first.
And every
I
time,
think it's probably purposely done.
Yeah, every time I was looking at it, I was like,
Yeah.
it's so purposely done, probably.
Because he's
And
he's
then
in a
there was
wheelchair.
moments I was like, wait, is it a wheelchair? Until he
Yeah.
stood up, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on the phone and he's like talking about
The
I
chicken
don't
guy.
care who he is. He's just the chicken man. Like,
Yeah.
don't trust South Americans. They're dirty
Yeah.
people.
So
Yeah,
it's kind of like probably when they're like
just getting into.
not deal because I don't really feel like
They're coming to an understanding or a agreement.
territories and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That sort of.
Yeah, but yeah, we have the twins. He pulls one apart and
Yeah.
everyone cries about it.
He just goes to his uncle. He broke my tie. He broke my tie. And his uncle's like, he was having fun, and he was like,
I hate him. I wish he was dead.
And the uncle calls the other boy over and says, "Can you give
Marco.
me a beer?"
Calls Marco over.
Marco over and says, "Can you get me a beer?" And he gets one off the top and he's like, "Oh no, a cold one." So he puts his hand all the way into the ice. No! The ice bucket, and then he just starts drowning him. And the other kid's like, "No, no." And he's like, "You can have to
This
do
is
more
what you
than that."
want. This is what you wanted.
Yeah.
You have to do more than that. How long do you think he's going to survive down there? You have to do more than that to save him.
And then he like slaps him around the face in the end, doesn't he?
Yeah, stops him.
Yeah,
and
like,
then he
Jesus.
stands up, and the really intimidating camera
family
angle.
is everything.
Family is all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. No wonder those twins are the way they are.
Effed up. Yeah. Salamanca's a man.
I just realised he's the one laying there,
Yes,
isn't he?
yeah, because that's Hank's Jeep.
Yeah. It's a really cool ending shot
it's
of
a
the whole.
great.
Because you obviously got the guy that he shot.
Yeah.
Where's the woman that ran off? Maybe she's already.
She dropped her shopping up there. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craziness. What a scene. Anyway, the twins are at a shrine, and they've put
Taken
Hank's
Heisenberg's hand-drawn picture off.
They got a picture of Hank.
Yeah.
We cut to Jesse pulling up to his house.
Yeah.
And a very angry Hank.
That's what I mean. You're like, oh shit, that's a really bad scene, and you're like, okay, here we go.
A very angry Hank. Did you expect him to do that? Well, you said before the episode started, you were like,
he's gonna come down on Jesse. Like,
yeah.
I didn't think it would be this because I think I don't know. I didn't think it would be, but then looking in the bigger picture now, you're like, you're kind of like Hank is very much a law-abiding person, and you know he has a lot of respect for the law.
Yeah.
So part of me wouldn't think he would
But
break the law in that manner. But leading up to the circumstances of events, I
considering
also
what's happened,
see him snapping in the way he did.
Beat the absolute crap out. He was trying to ask him questions. How'd you get my number?
Yeah,
My
that's what
wife's
I mean.
number?
He got his.
How'd you do it?
And the worst thing about that scene is it wasn't even Jesse. It was Walt on the phone.
It's all Walt.
To Sol.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even,
but he doesn't know that.
Because I said to you, did Walt actually know what was going to happen? Because we didn't hear the conversation, did we?
No.
So that's what I was like, did Walt actually know he was going to do that? But you were pretty sure he did, and I know you've watched this, so I kind of get now why you're pretty sure he did. Because in this episode,
100%.
Walt says, "Yeah, but it worked," and it's like,
yeah,
what
it's,
the fuck?
It was 100%
So you
Walt's
knew.
idea. Yeah, no, Walt, because there's no way, like Saul and that they wouldn't have had Marie's number or known her, because why would they have need to know her? It was 100% Walt's idea. The point of that scene though is, so like he picks up the phone and says, "I need your help," and then it cuts is to get the impact of Hank hearing the phone call, and then the reveal that it's not real.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was 100%. But Jesse could not answer. He was knocked the hell out. And then he calls it in.
Yeah, he calls it in though.
Yeah. And then his boss is like, they wanted to ask some questions. If you're up for it or whatever, we can stall for later.
Yeah.
Hank looks broken. Yeah. Cut to Saul Goodman. He said, "Or do you want to talk to your lawyer?" Cut to Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Taking a picture of Jesse's face and being like,
but hey, Adrian, Rocky wants to know if he can have his face back or something. Yeah, it's great.
He's like, this is a picture
hey,
that they're gonna want.
He's like, I've got to cheer you up. Like, come on.
Yeah. The DA aren't going to want this picture to be leaked.
Yes, this is a get out of jail free card for
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? You're sailing free now.
Yeah.
Then Walt turns up, right? Yeah. He's a bit shocked about it. He's like, I didn't know this would happen and whatnot. Then Jesse goes off on a tirade, a speech about how Hank is done. He will haunt him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and take his money.
Take every penny he ever
from
earns.
his wife.
Yeah,
Even when he's scrubbing toilets earning pennies, he'll still be there to take.
And he'll
his
be
cut.
there until the day he puts a gun in his mouth and blows his brains out to get me out of his head.
Yeah.
Jesse went extreme.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame him? I mean, it seems a bit misplaced to be that angry at Hank considering who caused this all.
Yeah, I'm a bit like, I get his anger, but I'm also like, mate, you're the one that cooked the meth that got Hank on your tail to begin with.
And this is Walt was the one who did cause this situation.
Yeah. However, Walt is not getting off lightly, is he? Because Jesse then goes on this whole ramble to him that he's got to get out a free jail card. And then Saul's like, oh, that picture's not worth that much. Slow down. Because he says he's going to cook meth again, doesn't he?
Yeah, get an RV, cook meth. And Walt's like, yeah, you're just going to get caught. How do you think you get away with that?
He's like, got jail.
And get a jail free card.
Yeah. I
And
don't know why I
then
couldn't get
yeah,
the words
he's like,
that picture won't get you that far.
Yeah, and then he's like, no, not that, you.
You.
So if they catch me, I just give up the Great Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Walt's face turned. He didn't look too happy about that. Yeah. Cut to Hank in his first interview with his lawyer. They're asking him questions, and then they kind of stop at the point where, like, it's like, and then you went to Jesse's.
Yeah.
And it's like, stop that. I think we've done enough for today. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, we just need a picture of his hands for records with the bandage off. They even struggled to, like, put his hand flat. Yeah, I like that little detail though, because obviously the hands leading on, we saw more of it later, saw him struggling to hold the steering wheel, and then later the bullet, it all...
Yeah.
It's like set up and pay off perfectly. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hank goes home from work. He's leaving. Marie's in the lift.
Yeah, and then the lift door closes, and then they have a bit of a
He breaks
cry.
down.
And then there was even me like, you pull yourself together, the lift will be opening, and then the lift opens, and they're both straight faced like.
Yeah.
It's like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he's like, we need to keep this between us. Marie.
Who have you told? And then it cuts to Skylar outside Walt's new place.
Crime does pay.
Yep, crime does pay.
Did you just come here to insult me?
Yeah, however, crime doesn't pay for good food. Well, I say good food.
He loves, he's making his lunch for work.
Do you know what I mean? He doesn't go adventurous with his food options.
He knows what he likes. Yeah, maybe a sprinkle a little bit of meth on it.
But Skylar's there because she's like, well, you know, Jesse, and this is going to destroy Hank. And then he's like, I don't know what type of relationship you think I have with this pig.
He isn't my friend. Yeah, that's how he worded it.
And she's like, oh, well, I know.
Still lying. Still just lying through his teeth. Like, yeah.
If you can say anything.
This is going to ruin Hank, all for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how she always says, this Jesse Pinkman. That's the way she...
I just love the fact that he was in that RV. Yeah, like, Walt was in that RV, and Walt set that whole thing up and was just like lying to his wife. Well,
I mean, he's constantly...
She says, remember Hank's family, because obviously he's always said that he did all this, like, it was for his family that he did it. And then Marie's like, Hank's family, and he's like, not
Skylar
anymore.
Says, Hank's family.
Yeah, and he's like, not anymore.
Yeah, not currently.
Not currently, because they're obviously signed the divorce, and then he's like, sorry, I'm late for work.
So how do you feel? Like, at the beginning of this show, I feel like
I felt so much sympathy for Walt, but now I'm like, you're a middle-aged.
And I felt like Jesse was a bit of an idiot, and you're like, oh, what's he doing?
Yeah.
And now
I'm like, you're a middle-aged, grumpy, drug-dealing, old man dickhead.
Just screwing everyone over to get his way. And I feel sorry for Jesse
because he gets no pet. Like, he's not had any repercussion apart from losing his job at the school. That's the only thing that's happened to him. I think that divorce was probably on the cards anyway, to be honest.
I don't know.
The moment she went back to work with Ted.
Oh yeah, but that was kind of that's quite far into it still. I think, like at the beginning, maybe.
She would have fucked Ted either way. Basically.
I don't know. But yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah.
So, like, did they seem happily married at that birthday party? However, they did just get the cancer diagnosis.
So. Yeah, it all changed.
So,
we've seen little bits of before, but not. I don't think we've even seen that much.
But the way their relationship has deteriorated, I don't think their relationship would have stood its time.
No, probably not.
Because they would have had the money stress.
Yeah.
They would have had that worry, and it seems like it's drug dealing. It's not the littlest thing, but you know what I mean. I don't think it would have worked out.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Walt goes to cook. He's late to work.
He is late to work.
Car troubles.
Gail was very worried.
I was like, I could have given you a lift.
Yeah.
He seems so joyful, doesn't he?
He does, and it can. I'm a bit like, I don't think they should be giving each other a lift to work.
No, probably shouldn't be meeting.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Doesn't matter. They work in a laundry together.
Yeah, I guess so.
Walt was being such an arsehole to him.
He was.
Just constantly. Like,
No
he's like, you need to do
today.
Yeah. Like, you need to do this. No moisture trays. And he's like, done. You need to do this. Done. I'm like, oh, good. Trying to find anything.
Yeah. And then it came to the vat of boiling, and then he was like...
It said 85. was like, no, you said 70. I've wrote 75 down.
He was
It's
well,
like, you wrote it
down
wrong. Yeah,
it's not 65. It's not 95. It needs to be 85.
Chuck it. Sludge. Useless.
Yeah.
What a dick. Like, he definitely said it wrong. I trust Gale. Definitely. Yeah, poor Gale. He looked really sad.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him as well. I feel sorry for everyone apart from... Well,
However, so later on in the episode we find out that Walt phones up, I guess, Gus to say he no longer wants Gale working for him.
Yeah.
It's not working out. Which, I feel bad for Gale because obviously...
He's done nothing wrong.
He's done nothing wrong. But
he could probably run that lab on his own.
Probably. However, there is a part of me with how much of a dick Walt was. If that happened to me that day and then I got a phone call saying, I'm really sorry, but we're going for someone else for the lab assistant, I'd be like, okay, thank you.
I'd fire Walt. I'd be like, Gale, you're in charge now.
But Walt is the one that knows it all, isn't he? That's the
but
issue.
he's taught Gale, and Gale clearly knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, he can't hold a copyright on his meth formula, can he? He's not going to sue him. Do you know what I mean? What's Walt going to do?
Yeah, I guess so.
But
do you know what I mean? Because of how of an arsehole he was that day, if you
Yeah.
got a phone call to say, we no longer need you in the lab, I would be a bit like, oh, thank God, I'll go find somewhere else.
maybe, yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to work with a...
Yeah.
Like, for how nice Walt was with him, and so, like, you saw that bond with them, and, like, even Gale in this episode was like, I can see this becoming the start of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, I did write that
and
down.
then...
He just screwed him over.
Yeah.
Always just trying to get his own way.
Yeah, so I would be like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck you, you
Yeah.
ain't worth it.
Yeah. Cut to Ryan McPoyle. You kind of recognised him when I asked.
Thing was, I was like, is he someone in this?
No, not in this. Yeah. So I think I have mentioned that we'll see, like, there's actors in things
Yeah,
that cross
crossover.
over.
Yeah.
Because one of the ones we've got,
So it
talking
was
about
the
weird
twins,
stuff,
wasn't
but
it?
yeah, he's got a giant truck with guns and
Is that, what can I
talking
do?
about hollow points.
Peeing on, being
Well,
peed on.
yeah, he's
and,
talking about some woman. I don't know.
and all about, like, it's okay as long as you adjust, or I don't even
don't
freaking know.
But he talked about hollow points. Do you know what hollow points are? They're a real thing.
What is that, the bullets?
Yeah, they explode on
impact. Yeah.
They create a bigger. Yeah.
You showed him them, got a special offer on them, didn't they say?
But he gave him one for
keep
free.
it for free.
In the house.
Yeah.
Do you have vests?
Yeah, all they wanted was vests.
They're like lightweight. They all. Yeah, you won't even know you're wearing them.
Like, I'll wear one every day.
Do they work? He said. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wear it every day. What the hell, you crazy son of a...
Crack my ribs.
Yeah.
And they're like,
And
"Oh."
chuck the money to him, take
Yeah.
the vests, and they're gone. Yeah. Crazy.
It's a great way to test out.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Like, because if they shot him and he died, I'd be like, oh fuck, I ain't buying those.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to expect that. If you're selling bulletproof vests and you're wearing one, you've got to expect to be practiced.
Crazy. Yeah. But there you go. Hank is in a lovely suit. Looks
Yeah.
like a weatherman, TV
Yes.
weatherman. And I really like the whole talk with Marie and how she was like she was trying to help him. She was
Yeah.
like, just say he had a pipe. It's self-defense.
Well, he didn't want any coffee. He didn't want any orange juice.
No, yeah. It's like, just say it's
He attacked you first. He
self-defense.
swung at you first.
I like how you could see him
Muscle memory.
smiling. It looked like he was going to laugh. Yeah. It's like, your muscle memory.
He's like muscle memory.
Like your brain's faster
That's
than
how it
your...
works.
Yeah. And then he's like, no, I'm going to own up to it.
Yeah.
And then I like the bit Hank was saying was kind of heartbreaking because he was talking about how Tuco Salamanca changed him.
Yeah.
So
And then
it's
El
ever
Paso.
since that he deserved it. But after that, and then El Paso, and then it's just I've been unraveling ever since, and I have panic attacks, and I freeze up,
Yeah.
and I don't know what I'm doing, and
Don't sleep at night.
yeah, and I think I'm done as a cop.
Yeah.
It's sad. Like I said, though, I really like we get that side of him because he was, like he said, did he say it in it? I'm not the man I thought I was.
Yeah.
Because like that's what we got the impression of him to begin with in this show was just he's really kind of just in your face, kind of
But
cocky. Yeah.
I think this show, actually, thinking about it, does a really good way of showing how certain things in your life can completely
change you. Yeah.
Change who
I mean,
you
it's
are.
basically changed Walt. It's changed Hank.
Like Walt's cancer.
I mean, even
diagnosis
Marie.
to drug dealer.
Yeah, Marie even pointed that out, like in the previous episode, like on the phone to Skylar. She said, "Facing death changes you, right?" So.
And Jesse with Jane.
Yeah.
Because he is clean. Because that's what they said in one of their things. They were like, he's pressing charges, and they're like, oh, but he's a meth addict. Like,
he's completely clean.
He's clean. His blood works
and
clean.
he won't even take painkillers for the pain. Like,
so he has turned his life around.
Yeah.
He's stayed clean.
Talking of Jesse, I like how supportive Marie was in this, because Marie's been quite like...
Marie's been trying, but it's been knocked down. This event
this episode helped.
Opened up the door for
God, what's she going to be like the health it is?
Thing is, I feel like she's going to think it's a prank to begin with, because there's already been the hoax. That's what I said during the episode. I was like, great, so now she's going to get an episode to say, your husband's been in an accident, you need to come to the hospital. It's like a twist of events.
Yeah. But, look, you said we had the phone call. Walt phoned up Gus to tell him that Gail isn't working out. And the only option is Jesse. Which you could tell there was pushback on that. Yeah, it was like, you feel real. But he agreed to it. So he went to Jesse. Jesse was... It's like 50-50, 1.5 million.
Yeah.
He's like, no. It's like, you're saying no to 1.5
million? It's like, no to you.
I'm saying no to you. He was so... The acting from Aaron Paul was so good. So good. He was just like, really like, laying into it.
Like, he has lost everything.
It's like, ever since I met the great Heisenberg, I've lost everything. Everything in my life has either gone or turned to shit. And it's all because of you and what you want. And everything has. Like, Combo, Jane, his house kind of went, but he's kind of got it back. But his family, he's not talking to them anymore, really. It's all gone to hell.
Chili meth is gone.
Yeah. He's got beaten up by Hank. He got beaten with a money bag by Tuco.
Yeah.
He's had a gun to his head multiple times.
Was it Tuco with the... You know, like the apartment above a shop or something?
Yeah.
Was that Tuco?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they
beat
blew
him with
it
the
all
money
up.
bag. Yeah. So, he was right to... See, I feel like Walt thinks Jesse is much stupider than he actually is. That's the impression he gives off, because he's like, oh, this is easy. I get rid of Gail, get him the job, done.
Yeah.
Jesse was not... He's smarter than he thinks. He's like, we'd be partners 50-50. And he's like, yeah, you told me my meth was trash. You said I was nothing.
Yeah.
He said... And then as Walt leaves...
He's like, your meth was as good as mine. Which... He's never going to admit that when they're competition anyway.
Yeah, but is he saying that to...
Yeah, there is a part of
It's also a part of him, he's saying it probably to manipulate him. So, which worked. Because Jesse called up and was like, 50-50. And I like how we get the little look to the pain thing and he looks at the number 10.
Yeah.
Jeez, it does look painful.
It does.
It's good makeup, but and great acting from him, so... But yeah, I love how Jesse fought back at him, because... Hank has his meeting.
Yep.
And they're like, you sure this is the statement?
Yep. We get you to sign it.
And he's like, yeah. And the lawyer's like, you don't have to do this. He's like, no, I do.
And then he's suspended.
Without pay. Give me your gun, your badge.
Yeah.
As he's leaving, though.
Yeah.
The boss is like, you didn't hear this from me. Don't get your hopes up.
But he's not pressing charges.
It's like, why? It's like, you must have a guardian angel. Yeah. And then we get my favourite scene. Of course.
This one.
The scene I've been waiting for. Actually...
Sorry, I looked back at the scene, like, the freeze frame that is currently on. And I'm just like, could you imagine being a police officer being called to gunshots fired at a thing and just turn it up?
Get scenes like this all the time.
No, but like, turn it up to... You suddenly realising, shit, that's one of my buddies been shot with an axe stuck in the concrete next to his head. Like,
such a good
what?
shot. It's
You'll be
so
like,
good.
You just be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. It's crazy. But the whole scene, he's talking to Marie on the phone, like, it went fine. That's just what it sounds like. And then he gets in the car.
Yeah, he's got us some flowers and a little present.
And then you're like, oh, he's not going to get
home.
He's
going to die. There's going to be like purple flowers everywhere.
But what a
Yeah, and then he gets a phone call. Says that 2 guys are coming to kill you in exactly 1 minute.
1 minute, yeah.
Like,
the name of the episode, which I think there was also a thing... There was a point earlier on as well where someone said 1 minute, and I can't remember what for. And I don't know if it was to do with Hank before as well, but it happened earlier as well, like a chat someone wanted for a minute or something like that. But, yeah, so...
I feel like there was a moment where they said, like, oh, it only takes 1 time, and I thought they were going to say 1 minute.
Yeah. I think someone did say a minute at some point. Yeah. Maybe it was when Skylar went round to talk to Walt. But anyway. Yeah, 1 minute. So there's an altered voice. It's like, what? Who is it? What are you talking about?
The music suddenly changes, doesn't it?
Looking at the clock, looking around, seeing people and shit. It's so well shot.
He rings Gomez and is like,
I don't know what kind of sick joke this is, but it's lame by even your standards or whatever. Yeah.
And he's like looking around and there's like women walking past and he's like, oh god. Then there's a man and then...
The bald man as well to throw you off. But before that, did you see the twins and then the bald man? You did, I think.
Yeah.
You saw them splitting off. But he doesn't know who he's looking for.
No.
He has no idea.
Yeah.
And then, suddenly you see it turns to 8 and then...
He looks at his rearview mirror and then there's someone there.
What did you think of the whole action of this scene?
It was a bit intense.
So well done.
Yeah, so then he just reverses the car into
such a good shot as well from like... How well done that was, and smashing into that car. And
so that brown car was originally in the space which his car currently is.
Yeah,
because it hit 2 cars. It did. It definitely did.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah.
No, it definitely. You heard the.
Yeah.
And then it kept going, and then it hit another car.
But he was. I don't know if he got hit at that point, but he dropped his gun in, and then the other one's shooting at him, and as Hank's trying to grab the gun, he gets hit.
Yeah. Then he ends up crawling through the back.
But the twin gets the other twin gets there. He's not there. Lets off the handbrake.
But he picks up the gun, doesn't he? Because he goes for his gun and then realizes
he hasn't got it.
He hasn't got it. Because that's what I said. I was like, they've just taken his gun.
Yeah, he releases his brother and then goes over and like looks his body's like we don't get to see it.
No, I can't. You can't even see much from this picture.
His legs are must be screwed, right? Getting crushed
like
between a 4x4. Oh my god!
I feel like all his organs are probably.
But then, finish him.
Yeah, finish him. So
then goes off.
They become a hunt through the cars.
Walking along. Bam, bam, shoots a guy.
And then the woman screams,
goes to
shopping.
Hasn't got any more bullets, so he gets more bullets. And as he does that,
he drops that bullet on the floor.
The hollow point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he reloads, and Hank shoots him in the chest several times.
Yeah.
He's got the vest, though.
Yeah.
And he falls to the ground, and
then he shoots Hank twice.
There and there.
Yeah, Hank falls to the ground.
Hank falls to the ground.
Oh, we just got like a brighter image of
and then he goes to aim at his head, and he's like, no, too easy.
So then he walks off and opens
a trunk.
And I was a bit like, what is he doing? And I was like, is he about to kidnap him or something?
No.
And then you saw him get that shiny axe out.
Yeah.
That has been following
Meanwhile, while that's happening, you see the hollow point next to the gun.
And then he's
struggling with the hand. What did you think at that point?
I definitely thought he was gonna. I was like, okay, he's not. He's gonna do this.
What were you hoping?
Yeah.
You know, such a cool thing though. And then
the guy comes up, lifts the axe up, and then he just
that
goes,
shot of the hollow point just like go through his brain, the chunks, and then the cut to the side of Hank and the
axe falling.
So fucking good.
The axe is sharp.
What a scene! It's insane how good that scene is.
Now you're gonna want to watch more Breaking Bad today.
Yeah, so good though, right? Yeah.
But where does that leave? Thinking about it, where does that leave the car?
Did you think that was how it was gonna end up? This whole shootout, this whole ending.
I didn't see the twins potentially both being dead.
Hank has got it under lock.
Well, I don't know if Hank's gonna survive.
He can heal bullet holes in his shirt. Claire says.
Yes, exactly.
I find it funny because obviously I'm like, oh my god, that scene's so good, and then you're like,
I was reacting to the scene, but
there was no wind, and
I just had to highlight.
It's funny
because I spotted it, and I was shocked that I actually spotted it. Because I was just like, wait, there's no holes.
Yeah, it's the way it does it though, because obviously there's nothing hitting his shirt. There's a squib. I'm guessing that they did it practically and not digitally. It looks very good. So they're called squibs. So it's like a pouch that explodes blood. But yeah, I don't know. But I love the whole way it's shot on the axe falling down next to his head and the final shot. What an end!
Yeah. There was another bit that I noticed in this. I don't want to tell you because you're now going to be the police of notes. There was a bit there, like Jesse's makeup was really good when he was in hospital.
He kept blinking. He was like, oh.
But there was a scene, I feel like it was one of the early scenes, I think when it was more swollen, that I think because I've done like, when I was learning like beauty and stuff, we did some special effects makeup and stuff, and I've seen programs on it, but there was just this bit where I couldn't help but notice you could see the line of what the prosthetic was, that I was like, oh, that blend wasn't so good. But I think if you didn't know to look out for those, that you wouldn't see it.
No,
like you were like, the makeup was so good, but there was
it
me
did
like,
look good. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm saying it still looks good if you're not like,
It's just that I just know, I don't know if it was the lighting maybe of the camera that just made it noticeable to me. That I was like,
yeah.
But obviously they're not actually going to punch him in the face to make the scene look more realistic.
Yeah.
But
only if it's Tom Cruise filming it, then they'll do it.
God. What's going to happen next?
But there you go. The beginning of this season started with.
Was this wasn't an end of season, was it?
No. We've still got like 6 more episodes.
Oh, damn, it's like a mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season. Yeah. But this the season started with the twins.
Yeah. We only learned one of their names.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that like in the last season, the beginning was the black and white thing, which didn't pay off till the end. This kind of paid off kind of now, I guess. We'll see what happens. How do you think Hank's going to be?
We've never heard them talk through this whole thing until today when we saw them talk.
We did hear him talk last time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he
said,
didn't we?
Oh, no, a couple times, because they spoke to Gus saying, you know what we want. He said, you know. And then at the sunset meeting, they spoke.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But who's left in this drug gang?
We've seen the other guy before, haven't we? In the meeting, there was the...
oh, yes, that
He
guy.
seems like the main guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you think Hank's going to be? He's been shot several times.
I'm just going to be like, who the fuck are these guys?
He must know. He's got to know.
Oh, God. Hank's going to be bloody... I've just thought about it. Like, Hank's like, since Cartel and El Paso, like, I've never been the same. And then people that are clearly part of the cartel have just come and shot him and nearly axed his head off. He's going to just be like...
How crazy, though. All these events, all of them are because one man got cancer and couldn't handle the fact that he didn't make enough money.
So what do you learn, kids?
Live in the UK where we've got the NHS. I think someone's made like fake ones of that where it's like the English version. They're like, oh, okay, I'll get chemo at the NHS. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, we've had that conversation.
God.
But one of my favourite scenes in the show. Can you see why?
What? Is it one shot?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm just saying it's one of my favourite scenes.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like, can you name any other scenes that are your favourite compared to that one? I'm trying to think of I mean, I like the whole RV sequence last time, but this had like the action and the craziness.
There is a part of me that really likes the scene with Tuco and the uncle in the house.
Oh,
when they try and poison him with the taco, and he's like ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
They're like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah,
like, that whole scene. So basically, anything involving the cartel, it's a bit crazy.
This is up there as one of my favourite scenes, but we've not seen my favourite scene yet, so there are plenty more of them to come.
We had no Walt
Junior.
We had no
Badger
Holly again either.
Badger Skinny Pete.
Not that Holly has much of an impact in the episode of being a baby.
That's what I said last time. No Badger or Skinny Pete.
No, but then Jesse was in hospital.
No Pop.
No Pop.
You wanted him. You didn't get him. Yeah. But there we go. No Gus.
No, just phone calls.
Yeah, he wasn't there. So there we go. But that was episode 7. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Very good. I really enjoyed it. Can't wait to see more. We've still got 6 episodes, I believe. There's 13. So yeah. Yeah. What do you want to see from it? Hank,
Jesse and Walt cooking again.
Oh, poor girl.
Hank being in hospital and recovering. Marie out of her mind and crazy.
Yeah.
Probably chucking him in with a purple blanket.
Yeah. We'll have to see. There we go. We'll be back for episode 8 next time. Look forward to it. Be in a cycle's time. But thank you very much. Otherwise, next is Always Sunny. So there we go. Where we might see Ryan McCoyle game.
Maybe.
I think it's Ryan. I always get them confused. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know if this is one of your favourite scenes. Don't tell us what your favourite is yet. Because
if I go in the comments, I get things spoiled.
Exactly. Naughty, naughty. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.